This is one of the most frustrating feelings in football. Welcome to another discussion video. I'd like to talk about something extremely common. Everyone has felt this way before. It may hit home for some of you watching. There are times where you work your hardest, prepare extremely intelligently, show the most discipline you ever have in your life, and yet still feel like you're not improving at all. You feel like you're doing everything in your power to develop, trying to do everything right, yet you still seem to be falling short. It's a plague, a thorn, and a burden on you. It not just takes a toll on you physically, it wears you down mentally and emotionally. I'm sure you had your experiences with this. Major burnouts, feeling heavily discouraged. To some, even quitting entirely, a very drastic solution to an understandably frustrating situation. We all know it's a terrible feeling. No one deserves to quit after putting in all that effort. You deserve to be rewarded for your investment. Hitting a wall and plateauing at a stage can be exceedingly difficult. It's grueling and tiresome, sometimes even making you think, what am I doing this for? In this video, I will give 3 tips to reignite yourself and finally climb the wall. But first, I would like to paint the picture to see the entire perspective. You feel like you're not developing, or worse, you feel like you're regressing in progress. The things you once did so easily, even a week ago, start becoming a struggle. Your confidence begins to drop. You stop playing creatively and free-flowingly. And the inexplicable regression keeps knocking the wind out of your sails, leaving you unmotivated. Going to team trainings, training individually, waking up early, taking care of your body. It all feels harder to do. Once you start questioning your passion, the overthinking can take over. Just remember, it's okay to feel this way. It's how you bounce back. For reassurance, this is not a unique feeling. Everyone, even the professionals, are subject to this. I would go as far as saying everyone who's ever took football seriously has experienced this. The professionals have to deal with stagnance, and once they reach their prime, gradual regression. This is an issue for everyone in the football world. Just remember, you're not alone. Now, the big question is, how do we overcome this inevitable situation? You have to note this is a long-term issue. Things may take days, weeks, months to resolve. It's also an incredibly personal situation, meaning you'll likely have to find the best ways for you. So, let's begin. Tip number 1. Get rid of your perfectionism. Having extremely high standards is a potent, double-edged sword that can be good and bad. On one hand, you'll likely be determined and focused to outperform everyone, resulting in you having a great work ethic and becoming a great player. But when your standards are so high, there will often be times where you'll fall short, beating yourself up, demanding more, and essentially adding more pressure. Unfortunately, not everyone can deal with it. They stop improving, even to the point of regressing. Remember, your mental health and how you treat yourself is just as important as training. Tip number 2. Be cautious when making success-oriented goals. By success-oriented goals, I'm referring to ambitions that rely on you winning and achieving. For example, writing score 20 goals and 10 assists this season. Be honest, how will you react when you've played 13 games and have 1 goal and 0 assists? Will it spur you on to work harder? Will you be so demotivated you give up completely? Know yourself and be honest with yourself. These types of goals are personally dangerous. I'd rather have a goal of put in maximum effort offensively and defensively. Regardless of your success, you can almost guarantee that you'll work hard every game. When you have less pressure on your shoulders, you're inclined to improve while staying positive. At the end of the day, this one is very personal, so if it works for you, by all means, continue. Tip number 3. Remember why you started. Think back to being a kid. Did you play for improvement? To make money? Most likely not, and most probably you played to have fun and play attractive football. Everyone growing up wants to be the next Ronaldinho or Neymar. So think about the same thing when you've hit a wall. Once your mind is off the lack of progress, it's very possible you get back to your original form and get out of the slump. If you spend your whole life chasing and obsessing over a butterfly, you may never catch it. But hold back, focus on yourself, and stay optimistic. The butterfly may just land on your nose. Bonus tip. Rest. This is the absolute most important tip I can give. Burnout is a real thing. Doing the same thing over and over again can cause stagnation and make you lose your drive. If you have the opportunity to, take a small break, maybe 3 or 4 days or even a week. If the passion is there, you'll come back running with new insights and a new outlook. You'll once again be ready to give your 110% and start developing. Sometimes you need to take a step back to take 2 steps forward. Hitting and crashing into a wall can be frustrating and hopeless. But once you climb and overcome the wall, you'll see new places you never would have known.